or at least further.
Yeah, because
And the doggos are happy. And they're not stuck anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed they've been a lot more moving.
Yeah, the one that got stuck on the wall is now moving, and I don't know what happened.
Beats
Poor
me.
Rebarb.
But all I know is I
Got a slug.
got a thing that no, I'm stuck. Let me out. But yeah, we got a Mark IV belt to unlock. Then we're gonna go get our oil energy going.
And who knows, we could make a bridge.
We could maybe
It
get there.
just left that as the start of the project. We didn't actually push it further.
Yeah, and before we jumped in here, I made a thicker pathway here. That way I could stop falling off when I looked away. Because I might have fallen off 5 times just from looking away today.
I just know I'm still kind of following the power lines spaces.
Ah. Everything we need for this milestone is right on it.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
And if I remember, last time, did unlock some trans. Did not got trans. So that is a option for some things.
Yeah, but I don't think we've got the what we need for getting that going nice.
Not nicely, no. Bare minimum for sure. We don't got a whole lot that's nicely quite yet. Once we get Mark III miners, we can really start hammering things. Plus, if we can get a few additional recipes.
Okay, finally got things up so I can do chats. We don't do streams with viewers. Not typically. So
Now the walkway is safer to be not paying attention to how you're walking.
What?
I doubled the length. Single line pathway, I was falling off
Oh
a bunch.
no, I stopped paying attention and just walked right off the edge. Okay. This is in the way.
Yes. So if people remember, last time we hooked this up to bare minimum. And now we're coming back to actually properly do this. Okay. Better do. Not, I want to say
Yeah.
properly.
We now have a buffer of things, and we can say we're leaving what's currently connected until after we've built at least the basis for what we want to do for what we're doing here.
Yeah, 'cause I know there's this oil spot, and then there's a couple more just on the island behind the
Yeah,
tower.
I'm not sure if... Well, the other one is a geyser, and I don't know if we can put... Not the awesome thing. I don't think we can put the oil extractor on that.
Not the geyser. It's past the geyser.
Okay. Because, yeah, once we get the ability to pull from the geyser, that'll be a lot more.
Right here.
Yes, there's that pool over there.
And then there's one.
But we're currently only utilizing one pool, I think.
Yeah, we only have the one connected, but there's another right here, and there should be one more over here by the light hill.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This one's normal.
Yeah, but more oil is more oil.
Yeah, sure.
And so the question is, how do we want to set up? Where do we want to set up?
Well, I think this whole getting this platform out so we can have whatever for oil is fine.
On up the top, so we can actually see here. You're thinking that this platform we currently have set up is good?
Yeah, I just need to expand it in that direction. If we make it the factory floor for certain things.
Well, we need a power floor, we also need a factory floor. Because we're going to be producing plastic, rubber, and the that residue that we're currently sinking to turn into other stuff.
Well, if we put...
And I think we still need one of the alternate recipes. Hold on, let me plop down our refinery here, because I think we...
So we actually...
Or does the game come with them now?
Don't remember it coming with resin one, but that would make this so much easier. Because over here, if we just make this purely into the resin and fuel...
Hold on, let me take a look at our hard drives. Right, no. We are, because we currently have in the hard drives recycled plastic. We really want also recycled rubber, because then we start with making yeah, if we come over here and take a look at things. Yeah, if we make... Resin.
So
Yeah, we
is
turned crude into rubber and plastic, making some amount of heavy oil residue. Then we have another thing taking that heavy oil residue and turning it straight into fuel.
does this
And then with
cycle?
the and then uh yeah, with the recycleds, we can turn it. Oh no, that's taking fuel in. And I know the recycleds are supposed to be the best, but I don't totally recall exactly how it's all supposed to be set up. It's a pile of numbers.
Numbers that CMC isn't a fan of, and I just refuse to do.
Well, we're gonna have to work out at least some numbers for something basic right now. So we probably will come back to this recycled alternate and just need to set up something to be producing some plastic and rubber and power and so we've got crude to make plastic and residue, crude to make rubber and residue, or resin and water to make plastic and rubber. And we have to figure out how that all needs to go. As well as how we all want it to look.
Well, I mean, let's get this power first started, then figure out what to resin exactly.
I only have 10 minutes where I need to do my run.
I know. So,
And I'm trying to figure, where did I put my phone? I had it in my hands earlier, I think.
now this.
There's my phone. Oh, I was thinking that we just left this set up and start working. Or wait, is there 2 oil nodes over here? Or just the one?
Could be just the one. I just trying to move this thing out of the way so I can get more of this refinery down in this direction.
Okay, I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
I didn't realize that. I think my brain put 1 building, 2 building. There's gotta be 2 things here. So, are we sure we want to set up there with the fact that we'll be coming in from over here, over there, over there,
Well, this is
and not
at least
push
get.
this further out?
Well, the fuel I was thinking of heading in that direction, while resin heads into the middle where everything is gonna be.
Okay, so the fuel node that is across the water there is just gonna come in as a pipe and then be separated. Okay.
Yeah, because we want the power stuff to kind of be out here where nothing's going on, while we want the factory over here where everything is going on.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm standing on a pipe below you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing way up high, so I have a feel of the space that we have available.
Oh, I have very well space of what's going on here because this
Yeah.
was my area for fuel. This whole side right here where we're standing was where all the fuel stuff was.
Yeah. And from what we are currently only producing 40 fuel from this per minute, but we're not totally utilizing all of the crew. Right? Yeah. Producing 240, we're only utilizing 60, so
Yeah.
there could be 2 more refineries worth here. And I'm assuming we may want to see how we want things to actually be, because currently this one's setting not on a grid, just on the sand.
Do we care if it's even on the grid? Though it would help if it wasn't at angle.
Well, to be able to snap another thing right next to it to do 3 in a row, possibly.
So why
But,
don't I this moment?
well, we do not want to disconnect this yet. It is still currently giving our power.
Yeah.
It's still providing fuel to those power generators, so we want to actually determine where we want our refineries to be and start a line of them. And then figure out where we want the generators to be and start a line of them and hook up.
Well, I think the
2 more, 4.
generators already are in a good line. Because if we just send it off that way, and, like an actual spider net with it, that'd work just fine. But the refineries kind of what we're more
Yeah, they're big and
interested.
bulky, and we don't want. Uh, I'd prefer them a little further out from everything here.
Even though it's just fuel going in and want it to go in. Or oil going into them. You know what? Greeny has the.
Oh, or plop down those 3 on the grid. That's probably where I would consider starting, or even a little further back if this platform can actually pull back. I am not set to zoop mode. Where's my zoop mode? Yeah, the platform can pull back onto this beach here and start the grid a little further back.
Well,
And yeah.
well, I mean, if you want to get the refinery where you want them, I guess I can figure out more of the fuel end here. Because I do think the way I had it kind of going in my own world was a really good system. Right, I kind of just blast through concrete. Oh, I found our next problem here.
Oh,
Try and put down a fuel-powered generator.
hold on. I've been doing things and
Yeah, that does look a bit nicer. I didn't.
so we need rubber for that.
Yes. So we're gonna have to get this figured out and get some rubber going. Because rubber is kind of our biggest setback at this current moment. And it's going to be plastic pretty fast for the next. I'd be okay with this.
Yeah, because that's far enough back that we can actually come in from the back, and there's space to put more refineries in front of it for the secondary set of refining that's going to need to happen. So we need to turn all this residual that is in this top one into some rubber then.
Well, we can't manually craft it, is the problem.
No.
So we have to at least get that hooked up and then plop some resin in.
Let me
Thing.
hop over to one of these and say resin to rubber.
So those are rubber, and then
I just copied pasted the one that I was trying to figure out things before. These will be probably making do we want to be dealing with residual and water here, or do we just want to be making like plastic and rubber with the words
I was hoping
the heavy oil residue, and then turn the heavy oil residue into fuel for now?
Well, I was expecting the ones over here to be making the fuel for generators, and then a bit more in like right here doing the rubber and plastic. That way they're separate.
Well, we can either make fuel and polymer resin and then need to add water, or we can make heavy oil residue and our byproduct and the product we want, and then turn the heavy oil residue straight into fuel.
I'm not sure what would be more efficient.
I think it's make the crude, or make the heavy oil, and then turn it into fuel.
Well, I think it's time for your thing.
Yeah.
I will leave this here until you get back and just kind of work on a couple other things.
Yeah.
This will take both
If you
of our
want to go
thoughts.
running for some the hard drives, that would be a good thing, because yeah, there is that one other that I would love to see.
Yeah, if we get that. I will go do my own thing while you go off to get your muncher. And you can let me know when you're back and we can go at this together.
Yep. Just
Crystal.
punch in the order so it starts cooking.
That thing. Oh, that's just. I'm not worried.
Because I do like punching it in, letting it heat up the heaters before I actually get them. Okay, so
I think I also look at it.
30 crude per minute.
Okay, both of them hooked up.
30 crude per minute. 20 per minute, 20 per minute. 20 per minute, 10 per minute. Okay.
Actually, only real kind of setback train the industrial that we're slowly working on.
And you burn 20. Okay. That'll be fun.
Hope with full attention to what's going on. And not seeing why I have messages. A normal being.
Are you ignoring your messages?
No, I'm looking at them while I'm running, and I ran into things. I also didn't look, but 480. A huge jump. Almost doubled.
What do you look at?
So the Mark IV is 480 and the Mark III is 270 for the belt.
It's 60, 120, 270, 480.
Yeah. I thought it was almost 500.
Wow, that's... It's a little less of an increase from 2 to 3, but it is definitely a useful increase.
Yeah, just because I know the Mark VI is 1280 per minute.
Yeah. fun set of math to hurt my brain with.
I'm just gonna get belt done.
Yeah, I'm gonna heat up, go get food, and brain consider things. How to do things.
That doesn't lag out of nowhere. Now it's better. Okay. This will get this ready now. Read this one backward. Curve. Okay. Right. This is belt where start getting worth riding them if we so chose. Already is full. And I can. 480. That's essentially up. All right. This factory has been up. Hot. Well, these aren't, I hope not. Okay. Back button for the end of and now the steel factory can start get going too. It was being installed by. Yeah, this should technically start filling up pretty fast. And it sure heckin' is. Are you now emptying pretty good? Sort of. But you're not the only one. Alright. And then our stators are completely. that. Yeah. Good take. Thousand beam edges. It's understandable. Lots and lots of upgrades. I routed this out, which is understandable. That's just one. Goodness. We could get bigger, so wanted. Okay. Let's. On a way up just over here too. Okay. Do oh. Nothing. Takes a minute. 30. 40. So you're kind of just set back on. That's a full. What's the pipe? for more stuff. Is there any good concrete spots somewhat near? Actually, start with rotors, which was the reason for that thing. Got rotors and motors ready to turn. Yep, that's oh. What a goober. Okay, so what is with the random lag spike? I don't know. Just goodness. So not even that far of a drag, but I feel like I'm gonna drag it this much. Let's see. Like that. Yeah. Don't mind the up the slightest. I don't know what's is too long. What do you mean too long? I don't know. I do not. It's a little jank, but hey, ooh. Okay. $10 per minute, 10. Making like 40 a minute now. You're doing 4 a minute. 8, 12, 16. 19.2 a minute. Um, so what if I'll go this? What? How do I want to do? Up this way. So tough. 0.5. Actually, this is 4 point. Allows rotors to stay backed up. Yeah. Well, plan of action. I gotta go get more. Once I do that, I can hook it up and be fine with holding them. Also, now I for sure cannot mistaken where the skill factory is by the entry. Jump. I'm pressing jump. Goodness. Oh, okay. I don't think that was. Give me that back. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, there. Goodness. Oh, legit. There. Now those are just being up a little. Oh, I also want to place a certain thing down while I'm here. Oh, so quickly. More platform. I know how huge the thing is. Oh. Actually have the beams for it, I guess. But, oh, that's because I have the thing on the wrong side. Ah, ha, ha, I totally know what I'm doing. What a goober, it was the right way the first time. Now, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and now it's been 6 minutes. Okay, fancy. How long has that been there? Oh, goodness. Yeah, now. And just. That. Hook it up. Then this is supposed to give us 10% of our total power. So what we've got going now is 10%. Get boot 10%, 190. Cool. Yeah, this thing. And I'll make noises occasionally. with that, I'm gonna throw the spare summer sloop into the beam thing here because I am munching them. Nom 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 nom. Now to go work on the thing I was doing. Beam. This. Nine a minute. That'd be these a minute all. And we as not as much. Spoil yourself. Ah, see that why this front one's goofy. Let's space. Industrial storage. There. There, I'm gonna take this out, throw it in, then get one of these. Just stick. Yep. And now I gotta wait for a few more beams in. so I can this fully hooked up and done, please. And it's fully automated. 9 a minute. Let's frickin' go. Alright. I have no more than to hold on to those. Yeah, I am okay to dump inventory. To get some more tickets. Fuel. Oh, we hold essentially. That. Check up on doggos. Hello. What do you have for me? Yes, yes, hello. Are all the good boys or girls, like you so choose. Yeah, okay. CMC should be back eventually-ish. Alright. Throw in that word. Us. We are not quite to. Last. I know how to spell. Totally.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Don't got computers. Crap. Yeah. Circuit board, cable, and yeah, craft a couple of these because boy do we. Okay, and I can thing quickly. That's just really made it all goobery. But no. This okay. What camp? 20s. Well, we probably will never freaking touch it, but let's go ahead and get this on because we.
Priority power switch unlocked. This assists with power grid management by automatically powering down specified connections when a grid failure is imminent. Use it to prioritize power for the most important infrastructure.
Cool.
You say that, but once we get the this power going, we want to make sure that this is always powering itself, even if everything else breaks down.
Yeah, I threw the alien power augmenter down, so we have a 10% boost of power. Stop dying, please.
No promises, especially when that's just the mucus building up in the throat. Those burn 40 per minute. The pipes only deal with 300 per minute. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting certain couple. Oh, yeah, a couple. Did get one of the things we were waiting on going. It's 9 a minute, but
So I think the full pipe's worth, I can get definitely 70. Okay.
a stack of pipe. Okay. And then to make our spaghetti, less spaghetti, not that it's very spaghetti.
Power Pole Mark III unlocked. It has significantly more power connections compared to the previous models.
Yeah, now we have Power Pole Mark III to make it even nicer.
And so 100. Not bad.
They also after 8 hour and a half.
That's what you can get building up.
Continue that eventually. Yeah, there's no way to that. I can see.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it just tries to connect back to the play. It kicks you off very far. Yeah, whatever that means. thing is so getting this all out.
Setting up a better system for the for the interim here, so that I can move everything out of the way for brain.
Hmm.
So
Gotcha.
I need to now say I want an awesome sink right here, lined up with this.
Wait, you have full things on the same oil patch? Oh no, this is a whole different. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is just me compacting that current piece over here, and then have the fuel line feed from over here.
Okay. Let's see. Cool. So yeah, so I got the industrial beam, hooked up a depot, and I put a summer sloop in it, so it's getting 9 a minute for now. Then we have motors being uploaded now at 9 a minute. So yeah, I got motors going while you were out.
I need to see the power line that is over there. I don't expect this to fill up. I just expect this to, we're gonna have these things set up all around over here, because we want it to never be able to turn off, which means we need a smart splitter going into storage for rubber and plastic that has an overflow that leads to a sink.
Huh?
And I did just add a pile of pipe to this, but this should all back up. But I do want to wait for it to back up for a bit before I remove that part of the setup.
Okay.
That way I can more cleanly start the lines.
Yeah, I'm kind of munching on cable for a little bit. I'm trying to get
things.
Something unlocked. I don't remember what it was. I just know I need 100 of an item, and it takes 10 cable, and I didn't grab cable. Thinking what's our thing.
We will start with from that because with fluid buffers, you want to come out, you want to come through the fluid buffer into whatever you're working on.
Well, I threw that there for now as we disconnect from the miner, it can go for a couple of minutes while we get things plopped
Yeah.
down.
I may rearrange how things are as we go here.
Yeah.
But check these lines, have these backfilled, that's backfilled. That's nearly backfilled. Not holding fuel in this quite yet. Even though we will be, because we're only burning 40 per minute while we're currently producing 80 per minute between the two things.
It's technically do some.
Just somewhat.
I'll get some being crafted.
Okay, and this is actually pushing from two different directions in a way that is not great for us, so I feel like at this point let's start disconnecting it.
Gonna be using a good chunk of beams just to get things places faster than we're producing it.
Speech is just the right height for that. So this is a fun level of math.
Yeah, I think in the game, the hardest thing to truly figure out is this rubber and plastic stuff, just because you have liquid going in and liquid coming out in very different ratios than a lot of the other ones.
I don't recall aluminum. Sky did all that math.
It's the aluminum's not terrible. Because aluminum, you need more bauxite coming in than water itself. Because I didn't have much problem getting aluminum set up. Granted, it's essentially the bare minimum, but it was still fairly easy to get done.
So, from what I can tell, actually, what is this actually outputting? This is actually outputting 240 per minute. Can be increased.
Hmm.
240. That means it can run 6 machines.
Yes.
I'm making plastic, that's pumping out 10 crude or heavy oil. If I'm running rubber, that's 20 heavy oil. I need 60 heavy oil per 10 fuel. Or sorry, 60 heavy oil per 40 fuel, which is 2 generators.
Mm-hmm.
If I make 3 plastic and 3 rubber, that's enough for about 60 fuel for 3 generators worth.
Yeah.
And that'll get us going.
How you move? All right. Well,
Unless we want to do something like have it be. This one is 6 making plastic, and the one over there is pumping into 6 making rubber.
whatever you.
Because that would mean this would make 80, which would charge 4, and
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object scanner. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the fix-it way.
right, no, plastic is the one that makes 10. Which
Yeah,
means
so
6 plastic would power 1 fuel for 2 generators. 6 rubber would power 2 fuel for 8 generate. Right? Did I do that math right? What?
Well, I'm trying to think of the heavy residue, because I don't know if math is mathing for me. Heavy oil residue. Go into...
Yeah, let's pull this one forward here and select it for heavy oil to fuel. It takes 60 heavy oil to make 40 fuel. And 40 fuel powers 2 things.
All over here, it just takes one machine.
If
Power 2.
all 6 of these are plastic, it goes into the one machine, which powers 2 of those. 6 rubber goes into 2 of these to power 4 of those.
Let's get this set to start with, and then work on getting last going. That way we can get a total of 4 of those things going, on top of having rubber for the various things we need rubber for.
Yeah, okay, so, what direction would we like this line to go?
Rubber down that way, fuel this way.
Yeah, I was thinking fuel comes this way, then hits a buffer right here, and then comes back this way, fueling into things. Yeah. Because I think I put this one a little too close.
Yeah, I was like, you're pointing at a lot of up. But no, I get the...
Yeah, I was pointing at where I was on, so industrial fluid buffer. Plop it there. Plop it there. Yes, I know it's encroaching another object into clearance. Place anyway. Place anyway. You're rude. Because that will force our head to be up there. And then we come out that into our second line. How do we want to come out? For both the solids and the liquids.
Well, I think the solids, if we just take the belt out here and down this way.
Take the belt on the ground out while we take the fluid up.
Slightly up, yeah. Because it doesn't have to go very out. If we have the mergers all the way out here, it doesn't have to clear too high. Gone. You are in the path of our production.
So come out like this.
Sure. Yeah, that works. Any.
It's not great for flow rate coming out, but it'll work.
Okay, I have a extended platform.
Oh,
What?
Steam distracted me.
Oh boy.
I've built 5K of pipe.
Oh, yeah. You get that one pretty fast when you work on this stuff. Yeah, my next 5K thing is railroads. And we're almost to it. Not very close.
Oh no, geysers are hard to reach. You have to take power lines to them.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I was seeing if it was I have to pull out a scanner or I can eat it, like scan it from here, and you can just straight up scan it with V. Because I've never done anything with geysers before. Gone or thank you.
Let that fill up to the top for now. Okay. Now that I see how this is probably not the right place for it. Whereas that probably is the right place for it. Yeah.
Okay. After we get this stuff going, I'm gonna call it so I can go get Muncher, do a thing with the Winchester.
Sounds good.
And then we can just kind of let this run for a little bit. Or you run it for an hour or so. It works.
sending it this far out from the machines? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh,
I
wait.
didn't understand that.
Oh. I was trying to give piping a bit more room. Was the kind of thought.
Well, I'm also trying to figure out where do I want to come down to start this. And I'm guessing is that too close?
Well, since we're now doing it like this, I can.
Nope, that works.
Yeah.
And we possibly can just have some spaces that are just turning crude into fuel. Because I'm assuming eventually we will want some packaged stuff so that we can possibly unlock turbo fuel on that much.
Yeah, I'm still very sure what turbo fuel really is for.
Going faster.
And
Much faster.
Yeah. I had never touched it, and I'm to the point of essentially working on last stage thing.
You don't need it, but if your primary mode of movement is jetpack, it's a nice thing to have.
There.
Okay, so this is all going to be producing rubber, which is going out. To turn.
I do have it coming out this side. Wanted that way.
Figure out when we get to the point where we can have pipes Mark II, we can up the usefulness of the put slugs into the oil.
Yeah.
And be able to expand further out that direction. I think you do have to actually remove everything for it all to... What I will say is, when you slap down storage, put a smart splitter in the way of it. Any is going into storage, overflow is going into a sink.
Yes. For now.
I do not want to use Mark III poles because we are not making those high-speed connectors. Mark II poles have 7 connections. One for the first 4. One here for the thought of later expansion. And you can probably pull power from there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, these are set to fuel output. Should connect this line out. Ah, got caught under things. I want to be standing here because I want you to be in line with me. I'm going to turn this nonsense around eventually here. Is this generator connected? No. Okay.
Now we have done the pipe.
Dismantle it and turn it around.
Yeah. Why are we turning them around?
Because I currently have the output to this side, not that side, and that makes more sense for things. Keep it moving forward.
Well, finishing this up, I got something to go run.
Oh, did we immediately put a sink on that rubber chain? Yes, we did. Okay,
Yeah.
good, because I will need that once I start going here. And I bet my crude is backed up enough that I can start.
I did power the sink.
Yep. Oh, I'm coming into my power from the front there. This isn't actually connected to the system yet.
Really can't tell if it's faster than gliding or not with how it acts. Alright. Well, I'm now running this part on foot. It would help if my jump bar would, you know, when I click it, it jumps.
Wait, what?
But what's up?
We didn't change things from how I initially started the process of part plastic, part rubber.
Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, quick.
Thankfully, it doesn't harm anything. Just have to swap things, and that means that we're getting some plastic uploaded, possibly.
Which is fine. There's plenty of room for it.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like it all got uploaded. Oh, I need to actually.
Where I'm pressing spacebar. Register it every time and not every other time. And while I'm here, check on the nice. We have a row of motors. have someone. Bless you.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Jetpacks are fun.
I knew you'd out. I didn't realize this whole time that was the next thing. So, and I select this next one. I believe this is the takes 4 items to create 1 item thing. Because it did say we'll unlock computers with it. That's a 4 item.
Yes.
So now we kind of have a goal for next time, which shouldn't take too long.
We can start setting up something that will just create a backlog of crystal oscillators if we are able to get the right things into this right space. And we'll have other... We need to go on a hard drive day. We just need to go out and get a bunch of hard drives. Because we're going to want alternates for computers. We're going to go on alternates for the crystal oscillators.
Definitely
There's probably
the oscillators.
still a bunch of other alternates that we already want that we don't currently have.
I know with the oscillator, those things takes forever to make 2. And it's like a 1.8 every so many minutes.
Okay. The industrial buffers may have been a annoying choice, but it just means have to wait around a bit more, but I do like the design choices we've made overall here.
Okay.
I just know that when we start the pull from the other one, which is going to be making plastic, we're going to want to be smart about how we start that up and set that up, because I do kind of want to move that stack so that it's not a weird shape tube. But that may just be the crazy person in me.
Yeah. And now We
So
can do this. So we can get this one powered and then get the 2 turn around and 3 power.
yes, we don't want it hooked up yet because we're still waiting on the fluids to backfill the buffers, and it's slow going with the heavy oil residue because we haven't even produced a single fuel, I don't think.
Yeah, because it's taking exactly that amount.
Well, mostly look at these pipes and see that they say none.
Well, over here. Now, why did you make the set in the back go up when they could have just gone straight? It would have made it easier on the pipe.
You think I'm smirked?
Sometimes.
Is that inline? Oh, that is. I think. Yeah, one off the.
Are you doing it that way now? What? This is why you have me around. Tell you.
I was considering it, but didn't make the hard decision there. Replace that.
For a goober, yeah.
Ah. I placed that wrong.
Help. No power.
What? No power?
On the second machine.
Ah. Okay, so. Yeah. I'll need to idle this and let things back up. So. I'll. I'll probably clean this all up sometime later in the week. But I know not tomorrow. Tomorrow there's lots of fun going on.
Yeah, and I work essentially all day the next 2 days, so I won't be able to get in here at all.
And we're starting to back up on the rubber in the container. Yippee.
Oh, it's full in our. Oh yeah, 2 stacks already. Goodness. Wonderful. Alright. Oh. Bye.
Yeah. If I find the time, I might also set up the plastic side, but we will see. And well,